What's up, guys? I've got another video for you today. I'll be playing Bradley Robbins again. Played him before. I'll be playing him again here. Opening rec. It's got the J and some other stuff. And I don't really think I have a word that uses the J except J-O. Yeah, I don't know if J-O-U-R got added, but again, I don't want to play TWL3. I want to play TWL2, so... Looks like it's J-O or maybe exchange and try and hit Jurel or Juror, but that seems ridiculous. So J-O it is. That was an incredible pull. Wow. Wow, that's lucky. Okay, so I've got Soil here. That probably won't stay available unless he exchanges, but I'm sure I'll end up with something. Yeah, but Lousier is gonna go underneath Gong. Rui, or however you say that, R-O-U-I-L-L-E. Don't think that's gonna go down. 9 through this ON, I don't feel like I've got one that seems like too ugly a combination. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play Gongs and Lousier. I believe this takes a B in the front, so that'll be cool. I've got Calyx on my rack now, but no spot to put it except like here, I guess. So wrecks like this are awesome because you know you're going to be scoring a lot of points, and you've got that second blank, so you know it's going to be you're going to be bingoing pretty soon too. It's hard to go wrong with a wreck like this. Oh well, he played GI, so I guess we're sort of playing TWL3. That's fine. I'll play the 2s if they come up, but that'll be it. Well, I know a couple of the 3s, but yeah, we'll do what we can. Waxy is 34, but allows Bradley cheap overlaps a lot. And I guess to a player like Bradley, I know him to fish a little more than he should, and the way to beat him is to make him fish and not score very many points. So if I play Waxy, that allows Bradley to fish for a ton, and he keeps scoring points. I don't want him to do that. I want him to score so little as he's fishing for his bingo that when it comes down, it doesn't matter. Yuka's available here. That does a little more of the thing I want to do to the board, but it opens a bingo line here, which I don't really like to do against Bradley. I can play Lax for 31, keeping the abysmal CUY. I can play Clay for 25. That closes this down a lot. Unless he gets something through the C, he doesn't hit anything. No overlaps really, so he's going to have to bingo through this R, and it's going to be tough for him. Overlaps here could be a lot, but I don't think too much is going to go after this GI or too much devastating stuff. One with Johto would be real bad, but I just don't see that in the cards too often. I'm going to go ahead and play Clay. Actually, let me look on top for a sec. No, I'd rather put it on bottom. Clay it is. Boom. Okay, I've got this stuff now. And initially I'm not seeing too much. Quum holds a terrible leave, but you get to play Quum, that's always fun. Woo is something. You can't play on top too much. You can throw a 3 down or sometimes a 4, but not too worrisome there. I don't know. Woo up here as well is something. Cheap overlaps for Bradley, but I don't know. He'll probably give me a better play. Oh, well, since we're playing TWL3, I think that's a word. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a word. Since we're playing TWL3, I am pretty sure that Mux, M-U-X, the Collins word, got added. So I could play that, but I don't see a spot for it. Wool is going to go here for 21, as opposed to Woo over here for 22. This sets up the X. but it also sets up Bradley. Woo down here is also there. It's 25. But that gives up big plays here a large amount of the time. Anytime he's got an E or a nice 5 with an A there, or an O even. So I just don't think we played that woo. Oh, we can also play Oxo. After Bradley's play, he's probably got an I or a U, and that sets up the exact same problem of me not wanting Bradley to score a lot on his fishing plays, although he's kind of proven me wrong with the fishy type of player after playing Leched. Still, I don't want to do that. I don't want to let him get that cheap overlap. I want him to work harder for his points. I just can't really break up this rack all at once. There's so many things and they go so poorly together. Exchanging is out of the question here because I can score too much, I think. I could play Meow or Mo, but I think that's... I just don't think that's the thing to do here. I feel like I'm missing something pretty obvious. Man, I just don't know what to do here. Whom? 19, OUX, it's pretty defensive. But OUX is just not going to do me much good. There's not really X spots. I can play Mo here instead, but that has the same issue with the big plays here. Although maybe I don't mind him opening this up when I've got the X on my rack. I think the odds of him having a high scoring tile to go here are well above average because he's just played off 6, he's drawn random tiles. Random racks tend to have higher scoring tiles more than racks after you fished a couple turns or groomed your rack. I think I'm gonna play Wool, hold Mux. Maybe I'll even draw a challenge on Mux if I play it. I feel cheap doing that though with the new dictionary out. Ugh. Man, I don't know what to do. Do not know what to do. I think I'll play Woo up here. If Bradley plays here, well, he won't set up my X. In Collins, he'd set it up almost all the time. In TWO, he won't. Erg. I'm gonna do this anyway. If he plays here, that's fine. I've still got these spots. Maybe I'll draw an X play here, maybe something down here. I'll just play Woo, and we'll see where that goes. It went pretty well, actually. That's not a bad pull for me. Much easier to balance this rack out. Mix right here is going to be pretty solid, 35 points. I actually didn't draw any X plays over here, I don't think, without burning that blank. No way I'm doing that. He hits me real hard there, harder than average. But that's okay. I'm still in a decent position. Murex goes right here for 34. That almost has to be the play. I just don't even see possibilities I could get more than that. Unless there's a random bingo in here that I don't know, but if I don't know it, I don't know it. I would have seen it by now. I'm gonna play Murex. I think I didn't typo that. Cool, I've drawn Ghazi, which is an awesome word that always scores a bunch of points. 38 points there. I've been sitting on this U. Oh, I guess I drew another U, but I feel like I've had a U on my rack almost all game. That's fine. I mean, I've been able to score. It's not a big deal, but it just feels like it. Za holds Guhi. I'm really getting tired of these U's at this point, though. Bradley bingos. That kind of sucks. Okay, here's a cool decision. Do I want to play ZT for 66 and burn that blank or not? Oh, you know what? I've got GI and Bradley's shown me that he's okay with playing those, so now Zag goes right there. Or Zig goes right there, and I think AU is going to go way better than IU. That's not Zig. That's not Zig. That's Zig. Okay, I can type, I promise, guys. Yeah, Zig looks pretty solid, and maybe he hits me back here for a little, but I don't care about that. Zig, it is 53. There's probably a sick bingo in here. Ambushy, or I don't know, something. Oh, I feel like there's Mary Bush or something. There might be a triple here, and that would be filthy. Oh, man. I feel like maybe just Maybush is good. I'm trying to think of stuff. Well, if Maybush is good, then I've got it as a 7 in this rack as well, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that word before. Oh, that's such a sick word. Does Maybush... I don't think it plays. I don't think it plays anywhere. Well, I mean, aside from the non-bingo through the B. Alright, I've got Mushy here for 46. I've got Maybush, which is probably a word for 56, and we can bank on that being challenged most of the time, I think. Ugh. Or there's just Ambush. That's 39. That's not worth it at all. Don't think I've got a good play over here. Don't really like how Maybush is opening up this uncontrolled portion of the board right here in a tight game with Bradley, although I've got the blank, so I kind of want these extra bingo lines to be open. The X is gone, he won't hit me here. Um... Hmm. I'm gonna play Maybush. I really do think it's a word, and I think I'm gonna pull the challenge on it a lot. So we'll see what that is. I really hope I'm not missing a triple here. A cool pull for me. I've played a phony from the H with this rack before. But I'm not gonna tell you what that is. I hate when people feed me non-words because then I remember them as real words later, and they are not real words. Appetite, APATITE, I think is a rock. I've got that. Patient. Real question is, do I have something from this H? Diotapa from the H. Patties. Well, Patties is going to go right there. Don't really feel like thinking any more than that. I think that's going to be the only thing I've got, or the best thing I've got, so I'll just play it. Perv on this rack is probably how I'm getting out. Oh no, Fever down here is sick. 41, play out of the FV together. Yeah, that's real good. I'm in a great position this game, and I'm probably just going to cruise control from here on out. Getting both blanks early really helped me. I guess I shouldn't start post-morteming yet, just in case he does come back, but with no E's unseen, it's going to be kind of tough. Wow, that's a weird pool. A, N, 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 R, R, R. He blocked fever, so I have to find a different play. That kind of sucks. I want to hold on to one of these E's because they're the last ones. So that kind of turns me off of a play like Veep. Don't even mind holding both of them if I can, but I don't think I can. Why don't... Yeah, fever seems decent. The E might let him bingo sometimes, but a bingo there won't win him the game. It takes out the S, which is a dangerous line. Onanists or something like that, or Bastions, just in case he happens to have one of those Biotrons. I think the right thing to do with this and this and this and this still available is just to keep running, score as many points as you can. The E's gonna up his bingo chances some, but his bingos will score less, and I'll score enough that I can live it. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to make a fletched play. I don't see anything good. So I'll play Fever, hold that E. I'll draw 2 ins, no A's, but that's fine. There's not too much to say right now. If I want to, I can fish and get aggressive and try and bingo again. In a tournament, it would depend on the opponent and the spread. Some opponents will see that and just block. Some opponents will continue trying to win the game at all costs. Bradley would probably keep opening the board like he's just done. But with the Q unseen, I don't think my fish pays off too often. I think I'm just going to keep scoring points here and take the easy path. Definitely want to dump some of these ins, or at least one of them. Pen is sort of ridiculous. I mean, that's basically falling back into a fishing. I'm not seeing many options that actually score. Nope. I guess I can play pen there. If he's drawing the Q, I give him chi or cat. If he doesn't, I draw into one of those pretty often. If I really want to get rid of the ends, I guess I can play center for 6 or none, but I do want to score enough points and keep a nice enough rack that if I do pull a terrible draw like QB or QN or something, I can still win the game if he bingos. So I just don't really like any of these. If I draw consonant, consonant, consonant here, I could lose. Especially if he hits cat and then draws a bingo rack. I guess I'm not in as great shape as I thought. Penner will go here. This seems to do what I want to do. I don't think there's anything he can hit here except, no, Hornitos I guess is good now because of the PO. I think this wins so often though, even if he hits QIS or QAT, I'm now able to close everything over here and win the game. So I'll play this. And he won't have that. He won't have a bingo at all, so we're fine. I don't think he'll have a bingo, at least. I can't see anything. I might eat this Q, actually. Yeah, I think I will eat this Q. If he doesn't empty the bag, I've got a shot at drawing an A or an I for cat. He didn't empty the bag, and for some reason ISC just took away my tracking. That sucks. Come on, ISC. I don't think it matters. I saw the pool. I know he's not going to bingo. There were a bunch of A's and a bunch of I's. I just need to draw one of them and I'll be fine. I want to keep that T in case I get the A for cats. Cats. I'll have spots for it. I want to get rid of as many other tiles as I can. Can I play Born anywhere? I don't think so, actually. Okay, well, I'll play Bren. Draw the I. Cool, I can get rid of the Q now. Alright, it's actually closer to a bingo than I thought it was, but still doesn't have one. So we're fine. I get to play QI here. Well, if he plays off his eye, I can. If he doesn't, I won't. I got QIS over here. Oh, QIS here is fine. Oh, I guess Herb would have been a good play last turn. URB, because that scores enough that if for some reason I've overlooked a bingo, I'll be fine. That's what I should have done. Whoops. But I'm still fine. Drop QIS over here. And I'm sure he's got an out somewhere. Yep. Alright, well there's a game. It's pretty pedestrian. Got lucky at the beginning and just stayed ahead. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll try and put another one up soon. Later, guys.